Yes. So basically, I used to think that if I want to bring a change in the government, in the lives of people, I need to work with the government. But then QCI showed me a different side, that you do not necessarily have to be a part of the government, but you can add the back end of some, like you can work not directly but maybe indirectly, and still you'll be able to create an impact in the lives of people. आज के organizations, they are looking more towards कि आपकी कितनी skilling और आप कितना interest आपका align करता है उस organization के साथ. The only thing is that you should be able to justify your interest in the organization, or why do you want to work here. Say one thing, that pehle to don't stop trying, just keep trying till you get something into it, get something. Secondly, uh do not just go blindly. And I think I should get some guidance on how to navigate through the roles properly, because I thought that जब मैं पहले अप्लाई कर रही थी तो मेरी स्ट्रैटेजी शायद मुझे समझ में नहीं आ रही थी, बट व्हेन आई अप्लाइड यहाँ पे इन द रिबाउंड्स प्रोग्राम, मुझे वो क्लैरिटी मिली कि कैसे उसको नेविगेट करना है पूरे प्रोसेस को, फ्रॉम द एप्लीकेशन टिल द इंटरव्यू.
Thank you so much, Mugdha, for joining in. Many congratulations again for landing with the role
Thank you
at
so much.
Pratham.
Thank you so much.
Great. And as we have spoken before multiple times, Pratham is an organization which is very, very close to my heart. It's a very beautiful organization. I worked in Pratham back in 2016. So excited to talk more about it, excited to talk more about the role in general and your entire journey of landing with an offer with Pratham. As a start, let's start with your introduction. Let's talk about your journey in general from the very start, and then slowly we will ease into Pratham and how did the entire process went.
Yes. So I'm a BCom honors graduate. So I did my graduation from Gargi College, and from there onwards मेरा जो inclination था वो finance की तरफ गया, because of course the professors, the way they were teaching, the way they were helping with the concepts and everything. So I thought that even the family background is also very finance. So I thought कि ठीक है, I should also go into the finance field only. I tried through banking exams, through different applying in the finance based roles only. But then there was this advertisement from the Quality Council of India. They wanted research interns. And I thought, okay, I should give it a try. And I just landed the role at Quality Council of India, which turned out to be a contractual role. And I there worked for around 3.8 years. And from there, that organization, I got to know that there's this something called government advisory sector, which gave me a lot of I would say ki opportunity, and the like I explored that sector. It gave me that opportunity to explore that sector. Working with the ministries, working with a lot of kind of different stakeholders at the grassroots, at the ministerial level, at the local level, and all kinds of. I did a 2 to 3 national level projects as well.
While working with QCI, right? While working with QCI, you came across the government advisory side of things, and you were actually into government advisory while working with QCI.
Yes. So basically, I used to think that if I want to bring a change in the government, in the lives of people, I need to work with the government. But then QCI showed me a different side, that you do not necessarily have to be a part of the government, but you can add the back end of some, like you can work not directly but maybe indirectly, and still you'll be able to create an impact in the lives of people. And then in April 2025, I left the job.
Okay.
And then due to there were certain reasons, and then I started looking for certain different roles in the same sector but in different organizations. Uske baad, although I couldn't, I was trying a lot, but नहीं हो पा रहा था कुछ भी. So I came across a volunteering opportunity. It is with the Gyan Bodhi Welfare Foundation. They had just started this volunteering thing, and I thought ki why to spend time like this. I should do something side by side, so that एक वो involvement रहेगा फिर भी लोगों के साथ, networking बनी रहनी चाहिए, networking होते रहनी चाहिए. So I just joined that, And वहाँ पे my role was to mentor certain students from the underprivileged background.
Got it.
And it keeps, kept enrolling as a volunteer again and again because it was very interesting. It was very, for me, it was a very good learning experience as well. And then one day I came across this post by Pratham Education Foundation where they were looking for people to be a part of their program management group. So there was no clear JD, there was no description of the kind of exact role, but they had certain pointers or certain, kind of skills or kind of people they're looking for. And like the person should have stakeholder management, the stakeholder management skills. The person should have certain amount of field visit exposure, communication skills, and data analysis skills. All these skills, I thought that they are quite aligning with what I have done till now. So I just applied. And for a month, I did not hear from them. So I thought कि maybe पहले की तरह ही हुआ होगा. But suddenly I got an mail that I've been shortlisted for the first round of interview. Basically, it was an introductory round. So उसके बाद से हर चीज काफी स्मूथ चली है. I got on a call with one of the team members who was a very integral part of the project management group, and she guided me throughout the whole process on like how the process will look like. And it was very introductory but very friendly call. It was not at all interrogative, and she just guided me through how the process will look like. And afterwards the whole process was very smooth. Everything was very transparent, everything was very communicated very clearly, which I really liked. I had an assignment submission. Afterwards, after the interview, I was required to submit an assignment, which basically consisted of two things: data analysis part and the proposal part. So proposal is very integral part in the project management group. They emphasized a lot on this during the later on processes actually. So they wanted to understand if I have an understanding of how to make proposal, and because I've also already mentioned that I worked on data analysis during my tenure, so they wanted to see if I can like work on large data sets. So I successfully completed the assignments, and afterwards there were certain rounds of discussions, or you can say interactions. Rather than, I won't label it as interviews, but I would label it as interactions and discussions, because that's how they made it look like. So I had certain rounds of offline and online discussions. They called me in the office as well to make me interact with different people from their project management group, and help me understand their programs as well as the experiences of the members. So that is how transparent, how much transparent this organization is. And everything was like very friendly, very warm. They were very welcoming. Not at all. I felt like I was an outsider. They did not treat me as an outsider. Rather, like they seemed like I'm already a part of the team. So it was never something like you are an outsider, so you're not supposed to talk to people or you know ask any questions. They were very clear in sorts ki you can ask as many questions as you want, so that you can be sure that you want to be a part of this organization. And but I was very clear that I do want to contribute to this project and the organization. Everything was like सब कुछ बहुत अच्छे से align हो रहा था, be it by skills, be it the work they want me to do, be it the culture that I want to be a part of. So everything aligned really well. So after certain rounds of discussions and interactions, they also facilitated a field visit, which was again, I thought that was a very good exposure कि I can पहले ही program से पहले ही, like joining से पहले, I can get an understanding of the kind of work they were doing. So they sent me to an Anganwadi to पूरे अच्छे से observe करना. So they have hired me for early childhood education program. So they wanted me to get an understanding of exactly what it is, because I do not have experience in the early childhood education, but I do have certain amount of experience in education area, but not in necessarily in that space. So they wanted me to get an understanding, and then just they asked me to kind of send them a field visit note, like my observations, what challenges I observed, and what could be the possible improvements that I could suggest. And yeah, that's it. And there was like my HR round and everything, and then like everything fell into place. Like, yeah.
Great. Sounds good. That's pretty rigorous and pretty exciting as well.
Yes.
I think couple of points, Mugdha, I want to focus on आपके journey को लेकर.
Sure.
One is your background, your academic background, right?
Mhm.
You said that you have done BCom honors from Delhi
Yes.
University, right? Many people come to us with a similar background, like commerce background, BCom, um, and then they struggle to get into the market. And one of the reasons usually mentioned is हमारा academic background is not aligned with maybe a policy role or a role in the development
Yes.
sector and stuff like that. And you are one of those, and there are few people in the past as well who have managed to sort of cover that gap, if there is any, in terms of academic grounding versus what you want to do in your career, right? So what is your take on that? Like, what clicked for you? Why do you think, what are your views on being a BCom honors graduate might not be a limitation or a challenge when we're doing something in the field of policy, development sector, or government advisory?
I think even if you are not, मतलब अगर आपका academic degree is not aligning with your career interests, that's, I think अभी के time it's all right, because I think there are a lot of opportunities to explore while doing um your sorry like taking your degrees, right, studying. So basically there are a lot of opportunities available at this time. If you want to kind of make an entry into the policy sector, you can, I think, go with certain internships. There are a lot of internships. A lot of organizations are actually offering internships irrespective of background. So
Yeah.
I also did an internship, not during this graduation, but very recently. And there were a lot of, like, the interns were from very different backgrounds. Some from engineering, some from pol science, some from even BCom honors, some from economics background. So the background was not a limitation. There I realized that background was not a limitation. Even if I talk about Pratham का जो भी job description था, उसमें भी the background was not a limitation. They were more of a, मतलब I think that in the आज के organizations, they are looking more towards कि आपकी कितनी skilling और आप कितना interest आपका align करता है उस organization के साथ. If you can justify that along with certain experience, I think you're good to go. I don't think that your academic degree is a limitation anymore.
Got it. Yeah, I totally agree with that. You got to be having the right credible evidence of things you want to do next, aligned with things you want to do next, and that should be it. So specifically for you, Mugdha, आपके लिए what were these things which sort of worked? Which you think that worked for you, and this academic background of yours did not become a challenge. For example, you worked with QCI, you worked at a non-profit, and then now you would be working with Pratham. तो आपको इंटरव्यू करते हुए कभी ऐसा लगा या एम्प्लॉयर ने कभी कोई ऐसा क्वेश्चन पूछा कि मुग्धा यू आर अ कॉमर्स ग्रेजुएट, like, and then you are looking to get into a development sector or policy related route, right? So justify that, or did they try to question you on that, or how was it like?
It did not happen, fortunately. Very fortunate. मतलब, I'll be very honest. कि my background was never a limitation in my interviews. Never ever. The only thing is that you should be able to justify your interest in the organization, or why do you want to work here. Okay, so whatever, मतलब, so far my as far as I'm concerned, मेरा एक interest बहुत रहा है reading का, and I really like to research about things. I've always been curious about things, and this is what is required in the policy sector: curiosity and willingness to learn. So these are 2 to 3 things which I've always been in me कि हमेशा चीज़ों के बारे में, नई चीज़ें आई हैं तो उन चीज़ों के बारे में पढ़ो, उन चीज़ों के बारे में रिसर्च करो, even if it is not getting you anywhere. But you know, sometimes in the interviews, these are the things which sometimes you know, kind of make or break situation वाला बनता है. So I
Basically,
think
people are
these,
interested in these things. They are interested to see these
yes,
type of markers in
yes,
your
they
profile. They're
want to
interested.
know that you are curious enough, you have read about the organization and you're curious enough to know about that organization further. And you should be like, you're curious enough to make an impact, you want to make an impact. So sometimes what happens, for me it was always like I want to do something. No, I want to do something meaningful. So this has always been there for me. So during my college, I joined NSS. I was part of NSS for a year, and uske through bhi I contributed to like teaching the underprivileged students, you know, helping at a disabled home, helping with all those people. So that kind of thing has always been there in me कि मुझे कुछ meaningful करना है. And combining all of these things, I think that made a good case for me. Like I've always been emphasized that I want to do something meaningful. And
Got
when
it.
you and I've always tried to apply to those organizations जहाँ पे ये चीजें बहुत align हो रही हैं, that they are doing something meaningful and everything is aligning very well. So yeah,
Yeah, that totally makes sense.
that
Talking,
that clarity I always had कि you know कि ऐसा कुछ करना है, impact create करना है, या ऐसे organization में काम करना है जो actually में impact create कर रहे हैं.
sure, and I think वो reflect भी होता है in terms of how you speak, you know, how you
Yes.
go about things and stuff like that. And वही employer थोड़ा देखते भी हैं कि is the person actually in meaningfully, right? Not just on a transaction basis. Cool. So, मुग्धा, अगर आपके प्रोफाइल की बात करें प्योरली फ्रॉम अ सीवी पर्सपेक्टिव, राइट? ऑफ कोर्स बहुत सारे रीजंस होते हैं जिसकी वजह से कभी आपका प्रोफाइल एक्सेप्ट होता है और कभी रिजेक्ट होता है, राइट? इट इज मार्केट, बोथ ऑप्शंस आर पॉसिबल.
Yes.
बट अकॉर्डिंग टू यू, प्योरली आपके हिसाब से, व्हाट आर सम ऑफ द मार्कर्स और व्हाट पोटेंशियली would be some of the markers आपके प्रोफाइल पे because of which it got maybe shortlisted for Pratham? What do you think? Like what do you think are some of the markers which led them to maybe not focus a lot on, let's say, your education background, but more about, you know, what you have done in the past, your experiences, and the other things which you talked about, interests, etc. Right? Ultimately, CV से ही आप employer से बात करते हैं for the first place, right?
Yes.
That
Yes.
gets shortlisted, then you get an occasion to talk and reflect all of those things, right? So आपको क्या लगता है, आपके CV में क्या ऐसे बहुत strong markers हैं जिसकी वजह से people in the market are interested to, you know, talk to Mugdha as a person? They want to give you a
Okay.
chance.
Yeah, so from the impression that I got during my interviews at Pratham, they were very impressed by the way I've quantified things, and the like amount. I would say कि I have always tried to quantify कि how many stakeholders I have worked with, in how many states I have worked with, and you know, kind of कि I have properly mentioned that which states I have worked with, how many reports, or like with how many states I have worked, कितना ज़्यादा training and capacity building करा है. So I think that was the main thing that everyone have always mentioned. That, you know, you have worked with these many stakeholders, or you know, these many urban. So for example, I worked with a lot of urban local bodies. You know, in Maharashtra, I have itself worked with 200 plus urban local bodies, and if I talk about pan India, there could be around 500 or 600
That's a big
plus
number.
urban local bodies. Yes, which I have actually talked with. I have provided them training on all the verification protocols and everything. So I think that what impression I've always got from the interviewers is that they were very impressed by the fact that I was able to you know, engage with these many stakeholders, and the way that that everything is clarified. So I think what is important is ki with how much clarity you have put the information in your CV. It is very important कि जो आपने information अपने CV में डाला वो अच्छे से उनको clearly communicate होना चाहिए. So whatever I speak, it is whatever it is written on the CV. So you know, it is very much कि अच्छे से वो अलाइन हो पा रहा है, एंड before even I speak, my CV does speak for itself. The whole experience part, it does speak for itself. So I think this is the make and break point.
Yeah, I think that's a very important point. Before you speak, your CV should speak for yourself.
Yeah.
Great, great. Mugdha, you joined us as part of the market readiness program. So what exactly made you got interested in this program? How did you come to know about this program? And just talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, sure. So I was actually was not able to get into full-time roles. I do not know what the problem was, and I was not able to figure it out on my own self. Okay, so I thought that I need some external help now. So I was following rebounds for a while, and I was मतलब पहले से मुझे था कि मुझे मार्केट रेडीनेस में एनरोल करना है, एंड बट देयर वाज सर्टेन लाइक कुछ ना कुछ हो रहा था दैट बिकॉज ऑफ व्हिच आई कुडंट एक्चुअली अप्लाई. But when I actually couldn't figure it out myself, I thought that Rebounds is the best option right now to help me figure out things. And I have earlier even talked with, I think you or some person from Rebounds itself. उन्होंने मुझे काफी clarity दी थी about your programs and everything. So I thought कि I should enroll, and I think I should get some guidance on how to navigate through the roles properly, because I thought that जब मैं पहले अप्लाई कर रही थी तो मेरी स्ट्रैटेजी शायद मुझे समझ में नहीं आ रही थी, बट व्हेन आई अप्लाइड यहाँ पे इन द रिबाउंड्स प्रोग्राम, मुझे वो क्लैरिटी मिली कि कैसे उसको नेविगेट करना है पूरे प्रोसेस को फ्रॉम द एप्लीकेशन टिल द इंटरव्यू. सो दिस इज व्हाट रियली हेल्प्ड मी कि एंड लाइक जिज्ञासु ने मेरा पूरा सीवी को अच्छे से बहुत स्क्रीन किया था, एंड इट हेल्प्ड मी इम्प्रूव माय सीवी अ लॉट. एंड उसके बाद भी मुझे काफी सारे मतलब जगह से शॉर्टलिस्टिंग हुई है आफ्टर ही रिव्यूड, एंड मुझे काफी ज्यादा क्लैरिटी इस चीज में मिली कि कैसे सीवी को और मतलब अच्छे से हम प्रेजेंट कर सकते हैं. इट इज नॉट लाइक इट इज नॉट जस्ट अ पीस ऑफ पेपर, रादर इट इज योर होल story, your whole life journey, your whole professional journey. It is what it is in the CV, right? And then आपसे मुझे इंटरव्यूज के बारे में बहुत ज्यादा क्लैरिटी मिली. I thought that I was doing the right way, but then you gave me another perspective and another point of view कि this is how I should prepare, like not as in कि कुछ भी prepare कर रहे हो, but relevant dot बहुत ज्यादा भी नहीं होना चाहिए, और relevant आपको prepare करना है. So it really helped me with the insights as well. You have already worked with Pratham, so those insights helped me well, and helped me really well, and I really carried those insights with me during the interviews. So it also somehow helped me stood out from the other candidates, because I know that I was able to translate those insights, आपके जो भी insights थे, जो भी pointers थे, so I was able to translate them at the interviews. Reading about the organization itself, reading about the whole program itself helped me a lot. And they were very impressed by the fact that I do know about things pehle se hi, rather than, be sitting blankly and, saying that I do not know. They felt good about this, I already know about the organization.
Yeah. That makes sense. I think that is the most important thing. I think there are two tracks here, जो आपने बात की. One is CV, and the fact that quantify it, bring out value. Your CV should speak for yourself before you get a chance to sit in front of the prospective employers and talk about it. Other thing is interview is a process. It cannot be you just sit in front of someone and expect that things should fall in place.
Yes.
It needs proactive work and incremental improvement, and it needs a completely different mindset. Great.
Yes.
So Mugdha, if someone is sailing in the same boat as you might have been, let's say a month back or before that, who is apply कर रहे हैं roles के लिए market में, but कुछ हो नहीं रहा है, right? That is what people say all the time, that हम लोग apply कर रहे हैं, 1 महीने से apply कर रहे हैं, 2 महीने से apply कर रहे हैं, but कुछ हो नहीं रहा है, right? People come to me and say that, look, I apply to 5-6 organizations every day, but कहीं से कुछ आता नहीं है कॉल बैक, और अगर आता भी है तो वो कन्वर्ट नहीं होता. उनके लिए आपका क्या मैसेज होगा?
So I would say कि ये मिस्टेक मेरी भी थी कि I kept on applying and I was not learning anything. So I would say one thing, that पहले तो don't stop trying. Just keep trying till you get something into it. Get something. Secondly, do not just go blindly. Do not apply blindly. You should be picky. I know that job market is very hard, but do not go blindly. Like, don't apply it to any other role. Just try to be picky. Not very picky, but picky कि आपका interest align होना चाहिए. Third thing, I think willingness to learn. Even if you are applying, even if you think that job is the only way that can, matlab, it is the only way now, don't stop learning. Always be willing to learn. Just कुछ भी मिल रहा है, you think that this is something which will add value to it. Value to your professional journey or even to your personal interest, doesn't matter. You need to learn. You need to keep learning. Only that point, that thing will help you stand out from the other candidates who are not doing anything, who are not skilling themselves. So I think skilling is also very important part. कि अगर आप apply कर रहे हो jobs के लिए, you need to also skill up yourself so that आप एक साल पहले जैसे 2 महीने पहले थे, 2 महीने बाद आप वैसे नहीं रहो. There should be some change in you, and that even if your CV is not reflecting that, you as a person needs to, it should reflect as a person when you're sitting in front of an interviewer and then interviewer is asking you, what have you done in the last year or in the past 2 months when you were just applying. So if you are learning continuously, you will have better chances. Plus, of course, जो भी जैसा आपका CV है, there could be chances that the employer is not very satisfied with the CV as well. So maybe you can, try and look from at the CV from different perspective.
Okay, I think the important point is keep improving every single day, right?
Yes.
That's what I tell people. It might be your own self work on your skills. It might be like you did, volunteerships, internships, or whatever you get, on your way to your goals. Keep picking those up, keep improving. And at the end of the day, you don't realize, but when you look back, everything adds up.
Yes.
Cool, Mugdha. Thank you so much. It was a pleasure talking to you. And as I've already told you, you will have an amazing time. So all the best for that.